G'day everyone, I am BlueBlaze, and I'd like to start off this video with an apology about my mic quality. Basically, I'm not at home at the moment, and I'm not able to use my normal mic that I'd like to use. Therefore, I'm sort of using like a little field mic that I have, and I've clipped it to my shirt. Therefore, if it sounds horrible at any point, I completely understand why, and I'm very sorry. However, as well, because I'm not at home and haven't been able to sort of go home yet, like, I'm sort of able to, however I'm not able to. It's complicated. Anyway, because I'm not at home, I haven't been able to plan out a normal video like I would on the Wednesdays. Therefore, I decided I think I might discuss something that has sort of been like gnawing away at me a little bit. And that's like, what is happening with Sonic Frontiers now? Like, we know what's happening in terms of DLC and all that sort of thing. Like, we've got the roadmap for the rest of the year where it's like basic things for the first lot, basic things for the second lot, including Sonic's birthday for the second lot. And then like a new story and characters playable in the third one. However, like, we don't know when they're going to be. I'd imagine the second one, Sonic's birthday, is going to be around Sonic's birthday. And I think I might be completely wrong. I probably am completely wrong. I think that's in November. Like, I haven't done any fact checking or anything like this. This video is completely unscripted, and yeah, I'm speaking from my mind. However, I think that might be in November. I might be wrong. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. However, has nothing to do with what I'm sort of getting at anyway. The first wave is what I want to talk about, really. Like, mainly, where is it? Like, we haven't heard what date it's coming out, especially since it's such like fairly simple features. I think it's like there's a jukebox coming. Yeah, and two other things. Okay, we're gonna get something up on my computer while I speak about it. However, yeah, the main thing is like we haven't heard about when it's gonna come out. We haven't heard anything about anything really. And it's gone sort of quiet over the last couple of months at least. And I don't know, it's kind of like, where is it? Where'd it go? Come back, please. Anyway, yeah, I would like it to come back, wherever it's gone. Like, basically to be in the public eye again. Like, it's sold fairly well. I believe it's the highest selling Sonic game since Heroes, I want to say. However, I might be completely wrong. And that's exciting. Like, that's really good for Sonic Frontiers, and I'm really happy that's sort of how it is. However, like, I was hoping they'd keep the momentum going by releasing DLC probably at least every 2 to 3 months, hopefully, until like for the 3 waves. Although that would make sense with Sonic's birthday, if I'm correct about when Sonic's birthday is. I might be incorrect. Yeah, and it's been really quiet. Like, they haven't said anything at all that I know of, at least. Like, I'd imagine they've probably done some things in like articles or something like that. However, I'm not one that reads articles. Like, thinking of like a general audience perspective, like, the best way to do it is like to put it out there, like YouTube, something like that. I don't use other social medias. However, like, I'd imagine Twitter and all that sort of thing would be pretty good. Pretty good. And yeah, like, the fact that it's completely seems to have disappeared off the radar, I don't know, it's kind of concerning to me. However, at the same time, like, I know there's other people covering it. There are things being said about it, at the very least, by what I understand. It's not, like, it's the fact that it hasn't really reached me as such. And I think there's even been things, like, said about, the second, like, the sequel, or whatever the sequel ended up being to Sonic Frontiers. Yeah, I don't know, that, to me, the fact that that's sort of being said when we haven't finished Sonic Frontiers' like own roadmap yet is kind of like, what is happening with it? Why has it disappeared all of a sudden? I'm really worried that once the DLC is going to be like sort of talked about, no one's going to be interested because it's been too long. That's my main worry, like, because I really like Sonic Frontiers. However, I have not played it since I finished it for 100%ing, I think. However, I may have played it slightly when maybe to get some footage afterwards. However, other than that, yeah, I have basically not played it, and I would like to play it again. However, there's nothing for me to do in the game. I would like something to do, and I don't even think the first update's really going to bring that much in to do, which is another sort of biggish problem for me personally. However, I don't know. It's it's a thing. I think as well for the first update, maybe a photo mode. Maybe if we could go into this video I found on YouTube, you won't be able to hear it. I'm really sorry about how this video is being presented as well. I feel like I'm doing horribly. However, I'm trying to think about what to say at the same time as looking up the roadmap. And yeah, I probably should have got that up first. I'm not going to worry about restarting this video. Like, it doesn't worry me too much. Yeah, okay, there's like a challenge mode, I think, coming in Wave 1. And that's probably going to be the only thing that I'm worried about. Like, the jukebox is neat. However, if I wanted to listen to the music, I could, like, go listen to the music on YouTube at the same time if I really needed to. And then, for the... was it the photo mode? Yeah. Yeah, like, the photo mode would have been more, like, it would have been a better thing to have whilst I was playing and running around and discovering everything new. Like, at the moment I sort of know my way around the islands already and all that sort of thing. Like, there's not much else to it now, for me at least. And then, this video is not loading. I'm looking at the little, like, the little, bottom of the screen to see what it is. However, yeah, like, I don't know. And then, even from there, like, what was it? Like, Wave 3 is the one that I'm most excited for. However, I have a feeling it's going to be, like, roughly another year. Like, well, probably near the end of the year when it comes out. It's meant to be a whole 2023 content roadmap. Okay, and here we go. Yeah, new challenge modes is in Update 1. Yeah, Update 1 will have jukebox, photo mode, and new challenge modes. The content and content names are subject to change without notice, which means it could be completely different anyway. Yeah, no, it's like, for a first update, yeah, like a jukebox and a photo mode, they're pretty neat additions to have while playing. However, that's the thing, like, it's sort of while playing, and I've finished the game. New challenge modes, however, yeah, I'm all down for that. I like challenging modes, especially in Sonic games. I like replaying different parts until I've got the best time that I can. And then update 2, which will be Sonic's birthday celebrations, I'd imagine. It says Sonic's birthday, that's about it. Open zone challenges, which will be different again, I think, because the other challenge modes are for the stages, I think, but looking at the roadmap. And new Coco. I'm interested to see how the new the new Coco one works. Because, like, I don't know, again, I don't know how they could add to that. And yeah, update 3, the one I'm definitely most excited for, playable characters and new story. Yeah, I'm hoping, well, looking at it, the way they're sort of showing it off implies that, like, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy might be their playable characters. However, shall see, and to what limits they are playable is another thing as well. And new story, that is interesting to me. I'm wondering, like, will that be a sequel? Will that be a prologue? Like a sequel story, not necessarily a sequel. Will it be like a little spin-off story on the island? Like, will we follow Shadow as he gets lost on the island at some point? I don't know. Who knows? However, that could be interesting. I'd imagine they want to, like, wait with a completely new story for, like, the next game. Therefore, like, and, like, it shows Sonic and that leaving afterwards anyway. That's spoilers as well, sorry, if anyone hasn't finished the game. However, yeah, I don't know. Therefore, I don't know. I simply do not know. Christmas DLC, someone's wrote here on YouTube. There. Therefore, yeah, hopefully Update 1 comes out fairly soon. I would like to hear something about it at least, like, within the next couple of weeks, because, like, it's been, when does this game come out? Like November? It's been almost 4 months. And nothing, like, other than the roadmap that has been dropped, nothing else has really been said. Therefore, yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping something else comes from it. However, I'd like to, maybe if you guys are alright with it, hear what you think about where it is. Like, you don't have to say anything. Most people probably won't even get up to this part of the video. Therefore, yeah. Especially with how bad it is at the start. However, yeah, it's interesting. I'm hoping that means it's going to be very good when it comes out. That's the other thing. Where, like, I would have thought a patch at least by now would have come out to help with the pop-in side of things. Like, I've seen people online who have fixed the pop-in themselves. And I don't know, like, I'm not a full game designer or anything like that. However, if one person can fix it and say it's simple enough to do that, I imagine Sega can look at that, or I don't know, something at least. Anyway, however, yeah, I was expecting some sort of patch for the pop-in within like a month or two, and we're here almost 4 months later, like, we haven't got anywhere near that. Therefore, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, after all that, however, I don't have much more else to say, I guess. I'm hoping something comes out soon, or something gets revealed soon, because we're sort of in the little bit of a dry period now. Sonic Prime's over. Sonic Movie 3's got a ways to go. And I was enjoying the constant, like, rapid fire of Sonic, like Sonic 2, and then Sonic Frontiers, and then Sonic Prime, like, straight after sort of each other. I guess not really straight after each other. Sonic 2 came out way before Frontiers came out. However, yeah, it was sort of in the same year type thing. And it looks like, at least until the DLC is announced, we're sort of going into a dry period for Sonic that I know of, at least. There might be some other things, I'm not sure. Anyway, all said and done, yeah, hopefully I hear something in the future. I don't know what else to say. This video may be completely useless to listen to. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, if anyone would like to leave a comment, they can. You don't have to, it's not mandatory. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I shall be back in the next one. Cheers, everyone.